All right, let's do this. So, second lesson of chapter 8, comparing percents to decimals and to fractions. So now we're going to be comparing them. So we're still going to need to convert like we did last time. So let's start with kickoff here. So how do you write 125% as a fraction, mixed number, or whole number? Remember, we're just going to do one of these, whichever one it fits. Now, we can always take a percent, put it over 100. So 125 over 100. Well, how many hundreds can go into that? Well, one of them can. And we'd have 25 over 100 left over. Well, I know 25 can go into 104 times. So I would have 1 1/4 as my final answer. Okay. So starting off here, we're going to have stuff like this. So which sign makes this statement true? Well, we have a less than, we have greater than or equal to sign. So one could be bigger, one could be smaller, or they could be the same. Now, here we have 38% and we have 1/5. We have two different deals. So either we need to make this one a fraction, or we need to make this one here a percent. Either way works. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to make 1/5 as a percent because I know 1/5 is 20%. That one's nice and easy for me. So here we know this makes it a little more obvious of, well, yeah, 38% is definitely bigger than 20%. So we're going to use the greater than sign. Next, which sign will make this statement true? Well, again, we have less than, greater than or equal to. We have 60.79%. Now, here that is going to be one that's more complicated. It's going to be harder to make that into a fraction. So I'm going to take the fraction, make it into a percent again. Again, 4/5. I know that is 80%. So I'm going to use less than one. So especially if it's easy where it's like, oh yeah, I know what that percent is. Boom. Change it out, make it easy to work with. Now, sometimes it's going to be easier to make it into a percent. Sometimes it's going to be easier to make the percent part into a fraction. You just got to find whichever one's going to work easier for you. Now, there will also be some word problems because what would be math without word problems, right? So we're going to have a choice here. So we have a supermarket found that 47% of customers is going to buy produce. 4 out of every 9 customers, though, will buy processed food. Which purchase was made by the greater percentage of customers? Well, again, we have 47%. And then we have a fraction of 4 out of 9. So we're going to make that ratio into a fraction, 4 out of 9. Now, again, we still don't have common things. So one's a percent, one's a fraction. We need to make them common. Again, I'm going to make 4/9 into a percent because that's going to be easier for me to do than 47%. Now, let's say you don't know what that is off the top of your head. Well, here we go. We're going to take 4 and divide it by 9. So it's 0.444444. Now I know going from a decimal to a percent, I just move it twice. So that will make this 44.4%. Well, 47 is bigger than 44. So produce would be my choice. Now, you can either circle this or you can write out produce. Either way works. On IXL, you're just going to click it. But that's what you're doing there. Adams Middle School, the annual bake sale, 80% of the products sold were cookies, whereas Douglas Middle School bake sale is going to have 5/6 of the bakery baked goods were sold as cookies. So which school sold a greater percentage of cookies? Well, we have 80% and 5/6. So I'm going to go back from what I said earlier. It's generally going to be easier to make this into a percent. I was just thinking, well, 80% is going to be 4/5, which is going to be easy to work with. However, 4/5, 5/6, not the same denominator, so it's still hard to compare which one's going to be better. So it's going to be easier to go to percent because then you're same scale all the way around. So 5/6 as a percent. So again, I'm going to go to my calculator. We'll go 5 divided by 6. Is 0.8333333333. So if I move 2 times, 83.3%. So I know this one's bigger than 3.5 or 3.3% bigger. So that's going to be Douglas Middle School. This is bigger. So that's it for this lesson. Again, if you have questions, pan me, email me, send me a note on Google Classroom. You can always pause or rewind if you need to. Otherwise, until next time, guys, we'll talk to you later.